Hello everyone, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and I am back today with one of these lovely pink packages from Eureka Crystal Beads. This is one of their awesome collections that they are releasing. It's brand new for April 2022. These are not a subscription, but rather a beautifully curated collection of beads and findings of all different types that follow a specific color scheme and palette. And if you're interested in this one, I will leave the link right down below the video so you can go right to it on their website and pick it up. They have limited quantities available as usual, but some of their past collections are still available to purchase as well, including the Fairy Frost collection, which I shared recently. That one they have restocked. So if you wanted that one and you missed out last time, you can find it on their website as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open this package. And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I'm going to tell you about a little giveaway that I have going on for you all starting today, where 2 of you will be able to win the Toho 2022 Challenge beading kits that are full of some beautiful items. But right now, let's go ahead and open up our package. And everything is inside of this bundle. And isn't that lovely, that inspiration pic? That is the photo that gives us the overall color palette and theme for what is, I'm sure, to be a beautiful collection. We have some bright pink and yellow that we're probably going to be looking forward to in the spring theme. So wildflowers are going to be the overall inspiration as they spring up and bloom forth on the landscape, painting a brush of vibrant colors, sweeping across a field. So this is called the Wildflower collection, and as you can see on the back of that paper insert, we have the list of everything that's included and categorized according to seed beads, Czech glass beads, Krakowski crystal, Chinese crystal, and then our findings. We have our SKU numbers on the right-hand column. You can pop those into the search bar on Eureka Crystal Beads to be taken right to those items if you want to know the specific color names. Sometimes with their collection relaunches, they'll include something that's slightly different in the next round, just depending on stock levels. So that's why you don't see the color names listed there. And these collections ship free if you're located in the US, but they also ship worldwide with the cost depending on your location. First, we're going to get started by looking at the seed beads, which take up the first 7 items on our list. And here is a sneak peek at our package. So you can see we've got some really lovely things to take a look at. We're going to look at everything close up one at a time as soon as I get organized. The first item on the list is a container of Toho hexagon seed beads in the 11-0 size. It's a 2.5-inch tube, and I received the color in this bright silver lined yellow. These of course are very similar to a 11-0 round seed bead, but they do have the hexagonal shape when you look at them face on at the hole, and since they have those more flat sides, they tend to give you an extra bit of sparkle in your projects. Our second container is holding the Toho Takumi seed beads in the 11-0 size, also a 2.5-inch tube, and this is such a gorgeous shade of light cotton candy pink with sort of that alabaster-like glass. It's a little bit more milky, and you get that silver lining that also shows through and gives you a hint of glistening shine from underneath that light pink. Container 3 is holding some of these size 8-0 Toho round seed beads, another 2.5-inch tube. You can see the color here that I received is the gold luster raspberry, so we're bringing in some of this deeper reddish pink that's a little bit transparent and also has that luster sort of light metallic shine coating over that rich color. In container number 4, we have yet another size. This is the 6-0 size, so getting a little bit bigger in a 2.5-inch tube. We have this very pale yellow with this translucent silver-lined jonquil. This one also has that kind of milky alabaster type glass that still lets some of that shine come through from that silver lining. So beautiful. Up next, we have a lovely pop of this spring green in the form of some Miyuki 11-0 round seed beads. This time we have a 10-gram tube, and you can see that these have that sort of a green apple color with a slight rainbow-like luster finish over the top. And next up, going a little bit smaller, we have 10 grams of 15-0 round seed beads. These are the Miyuki brand as well. And these are in this sort of light beige or bone-like color with also a slight luster coating over the top. And then container number 7, this is a large 5-inch tube containing the Czech glass round seed beads in the 11-0 size. And these are by the Preciosa Ornella brand. They have this very, very vibrant hot pink, and these are an opaque glass. So already you can see how we have this lovely mix of colors that looks so beautiful with our inspiration picture and really follows with that theme very well, giving us some variety in the sizes and also some variety in the shapes in these high quality Japanese seed beads, which will be great for bead weaving or embroidery or other types of precision work in particular. Our next section is full of Czech glass beads, and we do start out with a container of a multi-hole shape. These are the 2-hole trio glass beads in a 2.5-inch tube. And we have this sort of opaque white that is sort of satiny looking. You can see that these are a 3-sided shape, kind of elongated, and they have the 2 holes that run parallel through the center of either side. And then next is a container of these deep green teacup beads. They, of course, have that rounded concave shape with the hole that runs through the center. And here's an example of some of those in my hand so you can get a better idea of what those look like. You get that saturated color on the outside. And these are great for surrounding other beads. You can use these on either side of another round bead, for example. And you can also incorporate them in some way as the center of a floral bead weaving design. They also look really interesting along the edges of projects. Bags 10, 11, and 12 are holding the hibiscus flowers. There's 5 in each of these 3 color varieties, and I love that they have included these in a Wildflower collection. It's a perfect addition, and these colors are so happy and go well with the theme. So here's a closer look at these flowers. In my hand, you can see that pressed detail that they have, giving them a lot of dimension. And then the washes that settle into the grooves of the beads and give them that extra pop of color. And they do have a hole that runs through the side of the bead running through the center. These would look really cute together in a project, or if you wanted to separate out the colors, you could do that too. Then our last Czech glass item in that section is a bag containing the glass rondelles. It's a pack of 50. These have a lovely variation in their different colors with some of the more transparent olive green glass, and then you have some beige that is showing up in parts of these compressed rounds as well, and of course the hole that runs through the center. And it looks like they have just some slight faceting around the outside. Our next bags and our next section is Krakowski crystal, and these are holding 2 each of the 10 by 14 millimeter octagon stones in all different colors, as you can see. And we'll take these out and get a closer look. These colors are just so juicy and beautiful, spring-like, and I love how they are shown in these octagon stones. And what's really cool is you can see that inner iridescence that these have, which is different than any of these crystals that I have seen. You get, of course, the color that shows up from the enamel backing, but that iridescent shine just makes these feel a little bit extra special. These are cut beautifully. They are in great shape, and there's an example of what the back looks like on one of them. So they do have that colorful enamel coating that helps give us that vibrant lime green or lemony yellow, the peachy coral, and that lovely rosy pink. Our next section is covering the Chinese crystals, and we have 3 strands of crystal rondelles to take a look at. They're all 3 by 2 millimeter. And these are each very long, approximately 200-piece strands with gorgeous luster coating that picks up the light beautifully and coordinates with our color palette in these 3 different colors with that very bright pop of yellow, and then the pale baby pink and the light minty green. And then for our final section, we have a number of different copper colored components and findings to take a look at. We have first, in bag number 21, a pack of 20 Tibetan style bead caps in this dotted floral design. And all of our findings that we're going to see in this section are in various shades of copper that will coordinate together if you want to put pieces directly together from the contents of this collection. And then next we have even more. In bag number 22, we have some more bead flower caps, and this is also a pack of 20. They're just a totally different design. And there you can see that 5-petal daisy-like shape that will frame out some of our colorful beads nicely. And then bag number 23 contains 4 of these Tibetan style bead caps. These are a 10mm size, and I have one here for you to take a look at up close. These, of course, are great for ending knotting projects as well, or multi-strand jewelry projects, as you can gather different strands up in the larger bead caps like this. Next, we have one of these gorgeous tiara cast buttons. It's a monstera leaf in antique copper, of course, and you can see the different details there, the shape of that leaf, which is so fun. And then here is a look at the back. This, of course, could be used as a clasp in some of your jewelry making if you want to. We have another clasp possibility with bag number 25. This contains a tiara cast button in the bamboo variety. And here's a closer look at that one. The bamboo leaves that you see there, they are a little bit shinier, and then the background is just a little bit more toned down. And then there is a look at the back. In bag number 26, I don't have to take these out, but this is a set of 20 wire guards. They're the 4.5 by 4mm size and a bit of a brighter copper. These will be great for finishing off some of your beaded jewelry, giving those a little bit more of a professional and secure edge. Next, we have a number of these dainty round flower connectors. They're an 11mm diameter, and you can see some of them are flipped over there so you can see what the back looks like. And then on the top, they have that sort of stamped metallic design with a little flower in the center and 2 holes on either side so you can use those as connectors in your jewelry. And there are 12 pieces of these included. Bag number 28 contains the tube bar clasp that you see here. It's a 5-strand with the vertical loops that also coordinates with our other metallic components. You can see how that slides together just like that and will hold 5 different strands of beads together in one piece. And last but not least, in 29, we have a bag of these eye pins that are 21 gauge, 1.5 inches long, and it's a pack of 40. These will work well for linking your jewelry together or using them to wire wrap onto other pieces. Also, if you want to make earrings with these, so just another really handy item to be included in a coordinating tone of metal. So that is everything included in this stunning Wildflower collection. I just love opening these collections from Eureka Crystal Beads. They're full of so many great high quality products that work so well together, and it's very inspiring to see these items all laid out and to get excited about creating some new pieces directly from the contents. So as a reminder, the link for this collection is right down below the video that will take you right to it, and you can also browse their other available collections that are each different and unique in their own way. Just a reminder that this does not start up a subscription or anything. You can pick these up individually, and it's possible that the colors could vary slightly from collection to collection, just depending on when you decide to pick this up. Now, like I mentioned, I do have a little bit of a giveaway. Let me go ahead and change out my bead mat and tell you more about that. Alright, so I am excited to let you know that I have 2 of these 2022 Toho Challenge mini kits to give away to any one of you who is a new or existing subscriber to my channel. These kits are full of some beautiful beads that go along with the specific color scheme for the Toho Challenge. This is a yearly beading challenge. You can find out all the details on the link that I will leave below and on the blog post as well for how you can enter and what kinds of things they're looking for. I won't go into all the specifics here. But on the back of this card, you can see that they have included all of the different numbers that correspond to their Toho beads and some of the rules there as well. The theme of the projects is called Dawn of a New Day. And in addition to some of the Toho seed beads, you're also going to see some Toho 1G thread and some Starman Czech glass beads to go along with the challenge. This card kind of gives you an idea of the color palette. It's absolutely beautiful. And there are more beads that are accepted beyond just what you see in the mini kit that you can use to create a project and submit to have your design featured. So I have 2 of these kits to give away. Here are 6 tubes of round seed beads. We've got a 15-0 here. The rest of these appear to be 11-0s in all different colors and finishes. We have some size 8-0s and 6-0s in addition to that, so here's 4 more containers. There's also additional types of seed beads such as the hexagons, and we even have some of those beautiful peach ginkgos on the end. There's 2 different colors of the Aiko seed beads that are similar to the Miyuki Delicas. Also some 3 and 4 millimeter fire polish, each on their own strand. And wrapping it up with some of the Toho 1G beading thread in this sort of taupe color. So if you'd like to win one of these mini kits, I will leave the link for the giveaway right down below. It'll be open worldwide, so no matter where you're located, I will personally ship one of these to you if you are selected randomly as one of the 2 winners. I'll leave the giveaway open through April 15th, and the winner will be emailed personally by me on or around that day. You'll just need to respond to my email in a timely manner with your shipping address. And to enter just 1 person per household or IP address, you'll need to be 18 years of age or older. And like I said, you must be a subscriber to this channel. So thank you so much to Eureka Crystal Beads for sending these 2 kits to me in order to give away. I am so excited to be able to do that and to see who wins. Thank you in advance to all who participate. And if you're still interested in participating in the Toho 2022 challenge, just visit that link that I'll leave right down below to find out more about it and what specific colors and beads and guidelines are required in order to enter a piece of your own. So that's all I have for today. A huge thank you to you all for being with me. I love sharing these collection unboxings with you. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Wildflower collection or anything else you'd like to say. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your other beading friends, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button while you're here. I'll be back again real soon. Until next time, I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day. And as always, happy beading.